After the Civil War, 4 million Black Americans stood on the edge of a new world. They had survived slavery, they had endured generations of forced labor, and many believed they would finally receive the promise that would turn freedom into something real: land. General Sherman's Order No. 15, the famous 40 acres and a mule, was not symbolic. It designated 400,000 acres for freed families to farm, build towns, and build a future. But when President Lincoln was assassinated, everything changed. The U.S. government reversed that promise, returned the land to former slaveholders, and left formerly enslaved people with nothing: no land, no tools, no seeds, no animals, no money, and no protection. So yes, slavery ended, but the ability to survive independently did not begin. Freedom without land and resources was just another form of economic captivity. And the most painful truth is this: America had more than enough unused land to give every Black family a place to stand. Millions of acres sat empty across the South: abandoned plantations, confiscated estates, frontier land, federal land, yet not one serious effort was made to allocate even the smallest portion of it to the people who had worked it for generations. The government had the land, the tools, and the power. They simply chose not to use them. This is why Marcus Garvey rose. Garvey understood that a people who do not control their land, their trades, or their economic destiny will forever be trapped in someone else's system. He watched as Black Americans were pushed into sharecropping, debt peonage, and wage slavery, all designed to benefit the same elites who once owned them. He saw a government unwilling to support Black independence at home, and equally unwilling to support a return to Africa. When Black families asked for passage, for tools, for supplies, the government gave nothing. No ships, no grants, no farming tools, no workshops, no factories, no schools. Even though the federal government had seized railroads, ships, warehouses, and plantations during the war, none of it was offered to the people who had earned it with generations of unpaid labor. Garvey's dream was not fantasy. It was a clear and logical response to a nation that refused to share its vast resources with the people who built it. He believed in a simple truth: freedom without land is not freedom, it is dependency. And the refusal to allocate land, tools, or support, whether in America or in a return to Africa, exposed the government's biggest fear: a self-sufficient, economically independent Black population with the power to determine its own destiny.